Hi, this is Drew Wheelan with the American Birding Association. I'm here in the Gulf Islands National Seashore at Fort Pickens, just west of Pensacola Beach. I've never seen such inviting water in my life that I wouldn't be caught dead swimming in. Regardless of whether or not you see obvious emulsified oil in there, the jury is still out on the toxicity of the dispersants being used in the vicinity of this area. And I wouldn't be caught dead in that water, and it's just a shame because it's boiling hot out here and that water looks so beautiful. Can't see a whole lot of oil here, but there are some tar balls. We've got small stuff like this all over the beach, and in places some larger pancakes and weathered oil washing ashore. There's much more oil to the east near Pensacola Beach. I'm here on Pensacola Beach now, where I expected to see these thick black ribbons of oil like what I saw just from a video yesterday. And I also came to see for myself the boiling waters of Pensacola, which I cannot see any evidence of myself. It just looks like beautiful water here, although I would not dip my head in there for the life of me. I cannot believe that here on Pensacola Beach they're actually flying the yellow flag and allowing people to swim. I guess the yellow flag means swim at your own risk, so divesting themselves of all liability. But with each wave I can smell the oil. I can smell something a little more sinister than just that oil itself. Here in Pensacola Beach are these large accumulations of oil that stuck together and formed big masses. And also last night was a high tide, a full moon tide, and one thing I found is something for the archaeologists, I guess, because the cleanup crews with their slow response didn't get to it yesterday, and the high tides have covered it up. So what we find is layer upon layer of oil buried in the sand, which will never be cleaned up here. Look at that. That's 6 inches down, 8 inches down, oil. More oil.
So just like elsewhere in the Gulf with this heat index, these workers are only working 20 minutes on and 40 minutes off. So out of a 12-hour day, they end up working only 4 hours in that day. And I was just spoken to by an Escambia County representative who counted 430 contract workers in between here and the next pier. It's about a mile and a half. That works out to $61,920 a day at a very conservative $12 an hour before overtime or per diem. And that's just what the workers are getting paid. Never mind the total bill for the first tier contractors, which is likely more than double that, for what amounts to 1,720 work hours in one day for this 1.5 mile stretch of beach, or $63.72 an hour per person.
And as we can see, there's oil all over the beach, and what they didn't get to yesterday was covered up by the high tide. So we find layer upon layer of oil below this sand that's never going to get cleaned up, all for $62,000 a day for this 1 mile stretch of beach.